The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled a controversial drug is acceptable to use in lethal injections.
In fact, Florida courts had stopped executions until the court ruled on the issue. Mike Vazolinda has more on what this now means for those on death row.
The High Court's ruling is 127 pages long, but its essence can be found in the first sentence. Because capital punishment is constitutional, there must be a constitutional means of carrying it out, wrote the majority. The ruling is a setback for anti-death penalty advocates in Florida.
I don't think there's going to be the end to the death penalty anytime soon. I do believe, and I'm extremely hopeful that there is going to come the day, and it won't be too long from now, when the U.S. Supreme Court is going to say that the death penalty is against the Constitution.
Justice Sonia Sotomayor wrote one of two blistering dissents.
She really talked about how that this drug, Midazolam, could even be the equivalent of a chemical burning at the stake. She used very strong language along those lines, and as I say, three others concurred with her in that dissent.
Quadruple murderer Jerry Carell's execution was stopped in February. It could soon be back on. Jerry Carell's execution would set a record of 22 for one governor in modern times. A list prepared by the Florida Supreme Court identified more than 100 inmates who have exhausted their appeals.
Now that this decision is out, there's really nothing to keep Governor Scott from starting to sign lots of death warrants. We've got lots of people, over 400 people on Florida's death row.
The Florida Department of Corrections did not respond to requests for an interview. Mike Vazolinda, WCTV Eyewitness News, Tallahassee.
This afternoon, Attorney General Pam Bondi had asked the Florida Supreme Court to lift the stay of execution for Jerry Carell. If lifted, Governor Scott would be able to sign his and other death warrants.